Hello everyone, this is Miss Siddiqui here, and this is the English III Syllabus for American Literature for the 2015-2016 school year. Let's get started. So first of all, in this video, you're going to learn a little bit more about me. You're going to learn about the course. I'll just give you an overview of some of the course themes and big concepts. We're going to talk about the different texts that we're going to be reading this year, the course goals that I have set out for you, the course expectations, a bit about my teaching philosophy and my grading policy, and then if you'd like to show this to your parents, ways that parents can support students in this class. So before I tell you about the course, I thought I would just tell you a little bit more about me. So in addition to teaching English 3, I also teach English 1, and I also serve in a number of other capacities at RTHS. I am the faculty advisor for the Student Government Association. I'm the faculty coordinator for the prom, and then this year I will be serving as the assistant coach for the women's soccer team, and I'm really excited about that. I played soccer for over a decade, and I love the sport, so I'm really excited. So for those of you that don't know, I'm actually from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I attended Swarthmore College before moving down to North Carolina to become a teacher. This year, I'm actually a Tar Heel, and I am working on my master's at UNC Chapel Hill. So when I'm not busy teaching you all or being a student myself, I have a number of hobbies. I really like to read for pleasure. I really like to travel. I like to do outdoor activities like walking and taking hikes and being physically active. My favorite book in high school was The Time Traveler's Wife, which is a science fantasy romance novel. I highly recommend it. I fell in love with it in high school, and I think you might like it as well. And then my favorite book now is The Corrections by Jonathan Franzen, which is a book kind of about a dysfunctional Midwestern family, and it just has a lot of really interesting characters, so that's what I like about it. So that's just a little bit about me, and I really look forward to getting to know more about you this year. Our class this year will be located in room 211 until we move to the new building. So that's where you can find me before and after school should you need to see me. And if you can't find me before or after school and you need to get in touch with me about a concern and you didn't get a chance to ask me in class, you can email me at fsiddiqui@rthighschool.org. It should pop right up on your email. And then I also have fourth period planning if you would like to stop by and have a conversation during the day, maybe if you have seminar then. So that's just a couple of different ways to get in contact with me. I have an open door policy. I really want to be accessible to you. I care about your success in this course, so please contact me early and often, and talk to me in class regularly about how you're feeling, about your work, and about your learning. That's going to be really productive for you and for me. So let's talk about the course. American Literature is a survey of different American literary styles. And it focuses on, the course focuses on the conflicts and challenges that have shaped our country's stories and have shaped our country's literature. One of the major questions that we will be exploring throughout the course is, what is the American dream, how is it defined, and how is it expressed in our writing? And then we will also talk about identity and diversity in literature, and think about who are we as Americans, how do we learn to share our goals and value our differences. So this course really follows along with the theme of the previous two courses that you've taken at RTHS. In English 1, the course theme was Who Am I and What Do I Believe? You read a lot of coming-of-age texts and stories of self-discovery. Then in 10th grade, the course theme was Who Are You?, where you read a selection of world literature and got to know about characters in different times, places, and across the globe. And then in this course, we are going to talk about who are we, and we are going to read stories of Americans, stories of immigration, stories of the American dream. And so we are going to grapple with the concept of who are we and what is the American dream. So some of the course texts that we read include Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, which is what we're starting with, The Great Gatsby, Their Eyes Were Watching God, The Scarlet Letter, The Crucible, which is a play. We will be doing a film study of Huckleberry Finn, and then we will do book circles where you'll have a choice between a few different books, including The Catcher in the Rye and The Bean Trees. So these are the anchor texts for American literature, and then there will, of course, also be supplemental short stories, poetry, nonfiction essays that we will read to really enrich our understanding of these course texts. So the goals for this course fall into a grouping that I'm calling the 4 C's. The first is communication. English class is all about developing our literacy skills, reading, writing, speaking, listening, and you will do all of that through reading the texts that we're reading, grappling with them in various authentic writing assignments, and engaging in dialogue and debate and enhancing your speaking and listening skills. In this course, one of the goals is also to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills through projects, and then also showing growth in various cognitive skills that are necessary for college, the workforce, and life. And lastly, I want us to focus on conscientious citizenship. Literature allows us to develop our empathy and our open-mindedness, and I really want to focus on exploring what it means to be a responsible and conscientious citizen in this course as well. So some course expectations, they mostly reflect the Raptor values. I need you to be respectful to me and to your peers. I need you to be attentive in class and to your learning. I need you to be prepared, on time, ready to focus, and ready to engage. I need you to be task-oriented in your individual work and also your group work. And I need you to be a responsible member of our classroom community and also be responsible for your learning. So some course supplies that you'll need: you need a working laptop and headphones every day. You need a folder for handouts. Those will be occasional. We'll mostly be operating through Google Docs. And then you need a composition notebook. You need pencils and pens, a highlighter for annotating, access to email and Moodle Daily, and an open mind and your best attitude. So I'll talk a little bit about my teaching philosophy for the course and talk a bit about the reasoning for how the course is designed. So one of the main things for English is knowing the content knowledge. So the content knowledge includes knowing the anchor texts or the novels that we are reading, and then also engaging with the various flipped learning playlists on different topics, whether that is vocabulary for a particular book, whether it's the historical context of a text, whether it's a particular way of doing literary analysis. You need to engage with the flipped playlists that will be on Moodle and to show mastery on them. In this course, I'm also stressing cognitive skills and real-life experiences through the experiential learning opportunities that are available. This course uses project-based learning and includes projects that have real-world applications. And then, of course, I want you to develop certain habits of success, like developing soft skills, professional skills, collaboration, and then knowing how to demonstrate responsibility. I feel that all 4 of these elements really help you to be college ready, which is the goal of RTHS as a college preparatory school. So that's the reasoning behind the way that I have set up my course, and it really should reflect the mission of the school and other courses that you've taken. So content knowledge. So that includes the course readings, anchor texts, and the supplements. Course playlists include videos, articles, resources, and various topics connected to the literature. And then you will have assessments on content knowledge. So those are the quizzes and tests that you have on the readings that you do and the playlists that I ask you to engage with. Then we have projects, which are the cognitive skills. So in this course, I will be stressing 7 domains of cognitive skills, which break into more specific skills. So we'll be focusing on doing textual analysis, on using sources, on inquiry, on analysis and synthesis, on writing and composing, on speaking and listening, and on developing products and presentations. So these cognitive skills come into play in the various projects that we do, which are meant to be like real life experiences in the workplace or in college. So we will do some different project-based learning, products and presentations. We will do Socratic seminars, and we will do authentic writing assignments. Project-based learning is a dynamic classroom approach in which you are working towards developing a specific product and presentation, and the end goal of that project is what drives your learning. So as you might already know, North Carolina has adopted the 10-point grading scale. So you can see the areas that you need to be to earn an A, B, or a C in the course. The grade weights in my class are as follows. 50% of your grade will be projects, essays, and Socratic seminar discussions. 30% of your grade will be assessments on the content playlists or content readings, and that will be assessed through quizzes and tests. And then 20% of your grade will be homework. So if your parents are watching this video, this slide is for them. So ways parents can support students are exploring the English 3 Moodle page, reading our classroom texts. We've got a lot of rich works of literature this year, so I highly recommend them. You can have your student schedule a meeting with me. You can proofread your student's writing. It's always helpful to have 2 sets of eyes. You can encourage your student to read for pleasure, and you should communicate with me early and often and as much as you need to. This brings us to the end of the English 3 syllabus video. Please complete the form, and thank you for watching.